We are live right now, and two major Israeli cities are under attack at the same time. This is not a developing story anymore. This is happening. In the last few hours, what we are seeing is one of the most coordinated strike sequences of this entire conflict. Ballistic missiles targeting Tel Aviv's infrastructure, while drone systems are hitting Haifa's port. Two cities, two different systems, one coordinated window. And if you're just joining, stay with me, because this is not random escalation. This is structured. Before we go deeper, if you want real-time breakdowns like this without delays, support the stream with a super chat. It helps push this live to more people while everything is unfolding. Now let's break this down. This was not about hitting one location hard. This was about forcing Israel's defense network to stretch across distance, because air defense is not infinite. Every incoming threat forces a decision: what to intercept, what to prioritize, what risk to accept. And when attacks happen at the same time across multiple cities, those decisions become much harder. That's what we're seeing tonight. Now look at the city selection. Tel Aviv, economic center, dense population, communications, finance, internal infrastructure. Haifa, logistics hub, major port, external supply entry point. One controls internal function, the other controls external flow. When both are hit together, the impact multiplies. Emergency services can't fully focus. Defense systems can't fully concentrate. Repair crews are split. This is not two attacks, this is one operation with two pressure points. If you're watching this live, drop where you're watching from in the chat. And if you're getting value, send a super chat. I can keep these real-time breakdowns coming as this develops. Now let's go deeper. In Tel Aviv, we're seeing targeting across three key systems: power infrastructure, road corridors, communications. And these are not random choices. Power goes down. Everything relies on backup. Roads are hit. Movement slows down. Fuel, emergency response, logistics. Communications take damage. Coordination breaks. These systems depend on each other. So when multiple are hit at once, the disruption scales fast. That's not emotional retaliation. That's systems targeting. Now Haifa is different, and this is where it gets more strategic. Instead of relying only on ballistic missiles, Iran used drones here. And that matters, because drones are not just cheaper. They're more precise in environments like ports. They can navigate structures, they can loiter, they can hit specific systems, cranes, fuel storage, dock infrastructure. A ballistic missile hits hard, a drone disables function, and in a port, function is everything. If cranes stop working, containers don't move. If fuel systems are hit, operations slow down or stop entirely. And Haifa is one of the key entry points for supplies, so even partial disruption has real effects. Now here's the bigger picture, and this is critical. This didn't start tonight. What we've been seeing over the past weeks is sustained pressure, wave after wave forcing continuous defensive response. Every interception costs something, every wave adds pressure. So when you see a coordinated strike like this, it's not just about tonight. It's about timing, when it happens relative to everything that came before. And that changes the equation. Right now, defense systems are still active, but they are under continuous load. Civilians have been under repeated alert cycles. Infrastructure has already taken prior stress, so new strikes don't hit a fresh system. They hit a system already under pressure. If you're following this closely and want me to keep tracking every update live, consider sending a super chat. It directly supports keeping this stream active while everything is unfolding. Now let's talk response. Israel and the US are already coordinating. Air operations are targeting launch capabilities. Intelligence sharing is active, but the challenge here is scale. Launch systems, especially mobile ones, are difficult to eliminate completely. They move, they hide, they spread out. So even with counterstrikes, launches can continue. That's the reality of this kind of conflict. Now there's also a global layer to this. Energy markets were already under pressure. Any disruption, especially involving logistics hubs, feeds directly into global pricing. Shipping delays, insurance costs, supply chain disruptions. That doesn't stay local, it spreads. Fuel prices, goods, industrial costs. Even people far from this region will feel it. That's how interconnected this is. Now step back for a second. What does tonight actually tell us? It suggests a shift. not just in intensity, but in strategy, from volume to coordination, from repeated pressure to targeted multi-system disruption, not aiming for one decisive strike, but cumulative pressure across everything that keeps a country functioning. That's a different phase, and it's more complex. We're going to keep tracking this live as more information comes in. If you're here right now, don't just watch, engage. Hit the like so more people see this, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to support real-time coverage like this, send a super chat. I'll prioritize your questions and break them down live, because what's happening right now is still unfolding, and the next few hours could be critical. Stay with me as we continue to track these developing events live.